Okay, it's 217 for 6 what Gujarat have got. They were of course put into bat by Rajasthan Royals. No surprise, every team that's been winning the toss have decided to put the opposition in. First impressions of the pitch tell me it's going to be a good batting pitch, and that takes us to our first question as we throw open the discussion. Is it enough?
I think it is enough because the exploits that Sai Sudharsan and everybody, and I think GT have a better bowling. When you look at the spin bowling lineup, they are much better in trying to tie down the flow of runs, and which is why I think they are about 15 runs over par for this wicket.
I don't know if they're over par, but this is surely the kind of total you needed at the halfway stage, regardless of which team was put into bat. Here the conditions look very flat. Yes, there was some grass, but it wasn't going to trouble the batters, is something we were told in the preview as well. Something that was being reported as well. Boundaries are very small. Just the 73.
This is a bigger.
This is the extra cover and long boundaries.
No, there's only one boundary. The longest is 73 meters down the ground. All others are very short. There's 165. The other one, I think square of the wicket is 69, 71. So that's about it. The maximum is 73. All other boundaries are shorter than that. So on this sort of a wicket, on this sort of a venue, you needed this kind of a total, and I think it's a good enough total if you were asked to bat first.
Looking at the pitch, I thought that more runs could have been scored here on this pitch. I think this is a belter of a track and more runs can be got on this pitch. The only thing that still tells me that Gujarat might edge it, one, because of the bowling lineup, which has been doing rather well for them. That seems to be that one area where I think they've gotten enough. And the reason that Gujarat did not get that, which I thought could have been a 230, 235 sort of a total, which you could have gotten on this pitch, because today Rajasthan had a cheat code in Jofra Archer. Yeah. Just as we keep talking about Jasprit Bumrah, the cheat code. Jofra Archer, if any of you were not watching that opening spell of Jofra Archer today, then you really missed a treat. Quite often we talk about, batters, and let's say, Priyansh Arya yesterday, somebody said, listen, if you miss that 100, you miss something. And that is a valid statement. I think by that same token, that Jofra Archer's spell to begin with, he was smoking it. The speed gun is going at 149, 147. He bowled a short pitch delivery, which was clocked at 147, which is saying something. A short pitch delivery usually is about 10 km per hour slower than a over pitch delivery. So effectively, that is so quick as to be nearing a 157, 158 sort of a delivery if it had been pitched up usually. So, and you could make out, because I think Sai Sudharsan was on strike. He was too late on that shot. It was so quick. I think he still got a boundary because he top edged it, but he was so quick. So for Jofra Archer, who always came under criticism that, listen, he does well for England, but comes to the IPL half asleep. He was in fact half asleep in the last game.
Yes, he was.
And then woke up and did the magic.
And picked up the wickets.
Yeah.
He was the man of the match in the previous match as well.
That's what I'm saying. He was sleeping. 2
matches back to back. He picked up 3, I think.
He's got his rhythm back, and this was the same Jofra Archer, you may say, pre-2019. 18, that period when he had his best peak for Rajasthan Royals. Because apart from that, whenever he played with any other team, imagine Mumbai missed out on the chance to have Jasprit Bumrah and Jofra Archer together. One season, Archer was gone. Another season, Bumrah was gone. So they never ever tried that combination. But imagine peak Jofra Archer. I think Gill was beaten for pace. Clear cut, he was beaten for pace.
I think it, alongside that Siraj delivery to Rohit, this Archer to Shubman Gill will, for the moment, be counted as one of the best deliveries this IPL.
Yes.
You could think of a few more, but that Siraj to Rohit, and I think this one.
Absolutely.
Gill, beauty. And imagine that pace. He was beaten for pace, all right, but also he got movement.
Yeah.
For the ball to come in the way it did, at that frightening pace that Jofra Archer was bowling in. But then I think credit to Gujarat, which is what I'm saying. They could have reached that 230 mark, which I thought is something that was reachable here. Looking at how the pitch was behaving, it seemed to me like a a road, very even bounce, ball really coming onto the bat, and you could play your strokes. But I appreciate Gujarat also. They kind of played percentage cricket when it came to Archer, not taking too many risks. Of course, they got lucky, a few edges here and there, got them those fours, which kept the run rate close to what they were chasing. And then they took the risk when Fazal Faruqi, for example, was bowling, or who were the other fast bowlers that they had?
I mean, you had Tushar Deshpande,
Tushar
Sandeep
Deshpande.
Sharma.
So whenever you had Tushar and Fazal Faruqi, I mean,
had to be the plan
which is a
also.
smart thing, to do. Sai Sudharsan, by the way,
I mean, today all the
I've given them a name.
Them?
Good Chennai Titans.
Chennai Titans, yes. I mean, today the two Tamil Nadu boys the boys rocked it in a big way.
They have
There's one-
third who could rock
I
it.
know,
there's
but the
one to
batters
come.
rocked it in Sai Sudarshan and Mohammad Shahrukh
Or
Khan.
Tamil Nadu Titans.
Tamil
whichever
Nadu
one.
Titans. No, Chennai
Actually,
Titans.
No, TT.
TTT. TNT, Tamil Nadu Titans, yeah.
Tamil Nadu Titans.
Yeah.
TNT.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we do have a TT in sport, Tamil Talaivas, Kabaddi.
We used to have that. What was the Trinidad team called?
TNT Red Steel or Trinbago.
Trinbago Knight Riders.
No, that's now.
It was
Previously.
Trinidad and Tobago Red Steel.
Yeah, when they came to play the
CL,
Champions
yeah.
League.
It was Trinidad and Tobago, then they became Trinidad and Tobago Red Steel. Now it's Trinbago Knight.
Yes.
But yes, Shahrukh Khan and Sai Sudarshan, and of course, the cherry on top of the cake, my favorite, A.V. Tewatia once again showing his brilliance, 24 of 12. And I think that onslaught ensured that Gujarat got a significant above par total. Because I don't see how the Rajasthan Royals batters can counter a better spin bowling lineup. They have a Rashid, maybe it's his turn to shine today. They have Sai Kishore, another one of the triumvirate who can do well today. So I feel that, they batted accordingly and everybody scored, barring Joss Butler, at a strike rate north of 150. So I think it's a good
but what I'm saying is that, it's much like the Kolkata sort of a pitch where almost 238 seemed tricky, is what I'm saying. So I will not put it past. Usually when a team gets 217, I give the batting team.
Yeah.
I will not put it past Rajasthan, but if you ask me at the moment, I'm still going with Gujarat, primarily because of the bowling lineup. So I
the
think
test
with
here
that bowling
for-
lineup, if you had a bowling lineup like some other teams that have,
CSK or anything.
or a SRH or something like that, I would have said that good chance that Rajasthan get it, because that's how good the pitch has been.
What
But
I'm excited to see is how Rajasthan go about their business, because the two wins that they had before this, and that's what gave them confidence coming into this match, was that they were batting first. This is the first time if they're to register a win in 3 matches, they'll come, and I think those are the only 2 wins I think that they have till now. That will come in a chase. So interesting what lies ahead of us, and Sanju Samson, the onus will then not just be on him for the second time that he's captaincy bit is now done and dusted, but now with the bat in such a big chase, and anything excess of 200 is a big chase, you need to set the tempo. So Sanju Samson, the batter, now needs to come to the party.
Today it's Yashasvi Jaiswal.
yeah, but one thing about Rajasthan, they may succeed or fail, the 2 openers, that is Sanju and Yashasvi, but you will never fault them for not going hell for leather. I think they will do that. That's, I think, very natural to them, inherent to them. Yes, they could have a good day or they could fail. That's part of the sport. But that they are not going to be, at any stage slow, sluggish, or allow the bowling team to have an upward swing. The advantage that Gujarat has, and which is what I liked apart from their batting, that was very interesting. I liked the strategy of how they used an impact player today.
Yeah.
See, they were batting first. And conventional logic would have said that you would have had a Washington Sundar in, considering how good he was as a batter. But what they went with their bowling 11 while batting first.
Correct.
Even batting first, they went with their bowling 11, which meant that Rashid Khan was batting at number 7.
Yep.
Yes.
That tells you it's a bowling 11. Now, people will say that why would you do it? What they did is that they know that most of the time, this season, it's the top 3 or 4 that will decide. So they said, listen, if we are not going to be using our batters anyway, even if we are batting first, why not have an extra option even in bowling? So let's hold that option. If they would have had a collapse, they would have bought either a Washington Sundar, or they even had the boy from Jharkhand.
Robin, sorry.
No.
They had
Lomroad.
From Rajasthan.
Yeah, from Rajasthan. Yeah, they had Maipal Lomroad that they could have gone. So who was in their impact subs I'm talking about. So that was a secondary option. But what they've done is they've gone with a Kulwant Kejrolia as another bowler. So let's say what usually you do, you go with the batting 11 and then replace with a bowler. They said no, let's go with the bowling 11. And if we don't need the batter that we would have used, let him not come and go with the sixth full proper bowling option. I'm not talking about Tewatia. Now they'll have six out and out bowler. Tewatia becomes the seventh bowler. So what they see, that is what I'm saying, that they've been smart. They said, okay, we're not going to utilize, let's go. So now they will have an Arshad. They will have a Kejrolia, Prasidh, as well as Siraj, your 4 fast bowlers. And then Rashid and Sai Kishore is your 2 spinners. 6 bowling options.
I think you've completed. You've got 3 right-handers and you've got 3 left-handers. Arshad is left. Kejrolia is left, if I'm not mistaken.
He's lefty. He's left,
and you've got Ravi Srinivas, Sai Kishore. 3 left-handers and you've got 3 right-armers to complement. So it's the perfect balance when you look at it. And I think this kind of wicket, see, I feel that their top order, RR's top order could be tied down by Mohammad Siraj. Which is why I feel he's in great rhythm. And you got a backup in Prasidh, who's also had great rhythm in all these days. So the 2 loose-ends you can't drop a Rashid. With Ishant not in, I think it kind of gives you that, okay, 2 overs from Kulwant, 2 overs from Arshad, whatever happens, we'll take care of. But I think they've got the adequate measure.
And see, I'll tell you why they've done this also. People must be wondering why to go for the 6th bowling option. I think what they realize is that with no Ishant around, they are down on experience. So to trust an Arshad to bowl all 4 overs may still be risking. He could be good on the day. So let's have a backup in Kejrolia. And between the 2, if you can sneak in 2 overs, I think you can manage it, because the rest of your bowlers, whether Rashid has a good day or a bad day, doesn't matter. He's going to bowl his 4. Sai Kishore, the way he's bowling, is going to bowl his 4. Siraj, the way he's bowling, he's going to bowl his 4. So then Prasidh Krishna, of course, he's been outstanding, will bowl his 4. So he said, okay, backup for an Arshad. Let's take a Kulwant Kejrolia. I think that's the smart thing that Gujarat has done this game, and which is why I am giving them my full confidence in defending 270.
I'm surprised why Nikhil didn't mention. I mean, he had the best balls, obviously, the one by Siraj and the one by Jofra. But
the Karam,
and that delivery to get rid of Klaasen after getting hit for a 6, getting that arm ball to skid on and beating Klaasen on the back foot. I thought that would also be there in the top.
You know what happens is our judgments are clouded by the fact that most of those good deliveries goes to pacers. Which is not the right thing to.
I mean, but imagine, I've never seen a left-arm orthodox guy bowl a carom, honestly.
In fact, it was interesting. Sai Kishore was asked about it and he said he practiced a lot before trying it. So he spent a lot of time practicing it. He also said it's not really a carom.
Last 2 years he's been.
It's not really a carom ball, but it's whatever that variation that he's got.
What is it?
A knuckle ball or whatever you could call it.
What is it with Tamil Nadu spinners and doing it for 2 years? Varun Chakravarti practiced 2 years to get an underspin, side spin.
Their hero is who?
Ash Anna.
Then you follow in his footsteps.
Yes.
When he spends one full off season preparing for a series, he's thinking 6 months ahead that when he goes to Australia or England, if he gets a chance. WTC, remember he had said he was preparing months in advance for the final. That's another thing you didn't play. So when their idol is like that,
I know,
or someone even if not an idol, is someone that they look up to, then you will obviously have the same work ethics, and that's why the
Ash Anna, the legend of
TNT. The TNTs.
Yes. The Tamil Nadu Titans.
Tamil Nadu Titans.
Yep. But see, I believe only in Mia Bhai today. When you look at the pace bowling, I believe only in Mia Bhai. Because
is there good biryani in Ahmedabad also, I think? Yeah. He would have got decent biryani.
I wasn't impressed much with the food on my short visit to Ahmedabad.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it for the variety that is there. But it's fine.
In the night, late night, people are out eating. What are they eating? like not, I
And
thought
there's-
very local. They're eating pizzas and shakes and all that.
All laden with cheese. Things
Cheese.
that don't require cheese will find their way to cheese will find its way to it. In both cities, by the way.
Yeah.
But then there's a
Har
state where
cheese ki
Amul
had
is
hoti hai.
made. Amul comes from there. Na, yaar. If they're not
In
going to have cheese, who will have?
Anand
Everything.
Milk Union Limited. But see, हर चीज की हद होती है उधर.
What
That is the
chalk is
problem.
it where people go to at night? There's
So
some,
even near the river,
Kakaria Talab, that side.
no, there's a
even near the riverside area is also
riverside, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
lit up. Okay, we got our predictions in.
Manik Chowk, I think.
I forgot.
Look forward to your company. End of the game. As soon as the last ball is bowled, we'll be live here on Sports Today. Let's see. We're still on 3-on-3.
Yes,
It's a rare day.
absolutely.
All of us are green.
Yeah. See, I'm looking forward to another of the Tamil Nadu triumvirate doing well. In Ravi Srinivasan, Sai Kishore. Let's see.
You keep talking about Tamil Nadu triumvirate and then comes to CSK, so that I don't.
There is nobody there, barring Vijay Shankar.
That's why you stopped supporting them.
Yeah.
That's why you started with supporting them and now you stopped.
And also because one cult of following is just
You're
now
also
becoming
being
too much.
anti-Hindi. Huh?
No, not anti-Hindi. But one cult of following is now becoming just way too much. And that's
Today is not the day for
Yeah.
that.
Today isn't.
But next time there is a match, you will be allowed your 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's a wide ball. Chalo,
Bye bye. See you soon.
Hope they finish the overs on time. Bye bye.
The 16.4 should not happen.
16.4 and 200 plus.
218. Nah.
No, all out can happen.
Ha.
All out.
All out can happen, yes.
All out has to happen, Then
Yeah,
12.5.
chasing in 16.4.
12.2 you should
If a chase happens, it will happen the last ball or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
the last ball.
Or last over it.
Anybody feeling that 20 run short?
No. He,
Shashwat played to 50 run shot once.
you don't
we
talk
have a
about.
family
He's got.
member.
He said.
Yeah, Siddharth.
No,
this
not
is something you need
post
to
match.
know.
Post match.
Yeah, we'll tell you about it. Oh,
See you
he'll
guys
be here
soon.
as well, now, post
Ah,
match.
He'll be here.
Then it'll be
That'll
more
be a
fun.
good reunion to have then.
See you guys. Bye bye.